Blimey! Won't tell you. I've been on my feet for ages. I'm shattered, and that is for medicinal purposes. I'm Pearl. I work here in the mess. My stand's in the Corps. I don't know much about what he does, but I know it's got something to do with cable wagons. I heard Germany left the League of Nations. My stand says that Hitler is stirring up trouble, and if there's another war, he'll be the cause of it. Just gives me the creeps just thinking about it. I'm going to change the subject. I see the motorcyclists and horses practicing for the Royal Tournament. My stand knows some of them, and they let me watch. The other day, they formed a human arch. Two men stood on gym boxes with a ramp, and they held another man above their heads. A motorcyclist rode up the ramp and through the arch, followed by a horse and mount. And if that weren't enough, they got a horse and mount to stand on the gym boxes, and a motorcyclist rode underneath. Stan's brother Ben, he's serving in the territorials with the 49th West Riding Division signals in Leeds. In August, the King and Queen opened the Civic Hall there. Ben's unit lined the Head Row, an avenue in the city centre. I went to see him and the King and Queen. There were thousands of people there. A section of Ben's unit had to signal the King's arrival to the boundary to the RA battery on Woodhouse Moor. Ben said the timing was perfect because as the back wheels of the royal car crossed the boundary, the first gun was fired. The King and Queen rode in a carriage to the hall so we could all get a good look at them. Ben told me about the Everest expedition because the Corps were involved in the communications. And Mr. Richards' finance worked with a wireless set. He set up a main wireless station in a bungalow on a hill in Katapara. It was to work the portable gear going with the expedition, manned by Lieutenants Thompson and Smith-Windon. Two Corps NCOs, Lance Sergeant Watt and Corporal Frawley, stayed in Katapara and helped Mr. Richards. The two lieutenants trekked nearly 300 miles to base camp and set up the gear there. Lieutenant Smith-Windon took a wireless receiver transmitter up to over 21,000 feet, and his signals could be heard loudspeaker strength nearly 150 miles away in Katapara. The expedition received twice daily weather forecasts, as well as private telegram and cables. Accompanying the expedition was a one-eyed Tibetan Mastiff called Palisi. She got on all right with the British and Sherpas, but she bit the Tibetans. She disappeared, though, at 22,000 feet on the North Pole and broke a doggy altitude record. I've just seen the pitch and toss. Better get on with my work. Ta-da!